Hello and welcome to this new video. It's a pleasure for me to see you here. And what are we talking about today? Today we are talking about the term contextual analysis. And if you want to know what this is, you're right here. By the way, my name is Sven Ruppert. I'm developer advocate for JFrog. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe as a small thank you from your side. So, and now we want to start with this security short. Okay, contextual analysis, what does it mean? So, assume you have a program with different tag layers, and in these tag layers you will find vulnerabilities. These vulnerabilities are in different tag layers, but focus first on just your application. You have a library. Inside this library, there's a vulnerability, and to activate this vulnerability or to use this vulnerability, you have to call one method. If you're not calling this method from this library, this vulnerability is still inside this library, but you can't use it to expose things or to manipulate your system. So the contextual analysis is exactly this part that try to analyze or that is analyzing the context of the application that is available in the static semantics of the application to remove the false positives. So you have this vulnerability, you are not calling this method, and then you will get a highlight. There is a vulnerability, but it's not applicable because you're not using it. Or you're checking configurations. This port is not activated, so this vulnerability is maybe not applicable. And this of the whole tech stack. So if you're just checking one layer, that's one thing, but if you're checking the whole tech layer, so application, virtualization, operating system, and so on, then you have a very good view over all possible attack vectors. Why this is important for you? Assume that in a whole application or a whole Docker image you're scanning, you will have tens or even hundreds of vulnerabilities with different CVSS levels. But even if you're reducing the amount of vulnerabilities just to values or to vulnerabilities with a CVSS value from 7 to 10, so the really high critical ones, then maybe a lot of these false positives or a lot of these vulnerabilities are not applicable. So they are inside the system, but they're not so dangerous for you. And so that you're focusing on the really critical vulnerabilities from the whole amount of vulnerabilities that are inside your system, the contextual analysis will help you to reduce and focus really on the applicable vulnerabilities inside your system. So it's help to save time and it's help to focus on the work based on the fact what is really actively usable inside your system and what not. So that is the term contextual analysis. So that's it with this security short about contextual analysis. So if you like it, then don't forget to give me a like and subscribe here. And yes, if you have any suggestions, questions, or ideas what I should cover as next, then write it down in the comments. Would be a pleasure to see this feedback there from you. Otherwise, feel free to contact me via LinkedIn, Twitter, Mastodon, whatever fits best to you. And enjoy one of my next videos and see you.